This is ORCS, the Online Registration and Certification System from BIIAB. I'm going to show you how to register learners using the file upload mechanism in the ORCS system. First, let's take a look at the import file that you might want to upload. I've got one here on the desktop. It's an Excel file and it has 3 learners in it. There's the forename and surname of the learners, their date of birth, other information such as disability and ethnic codes and so on, and the qualification that they're registering for. In this column you need to put the site code for your centre. That is a specific campus or site within your centre's organisation. Those numbers will have been allocated to you by BIIAB along with your username and password and your other login credentials. I'm going to log in as a test centre. First thing you'll see is simple instructions for how to upload learners and upload registration files and upload achievement. We're just going to do registrations in this session. So you click on learners, click on the registration upload button, and then click New Import from File. I'll find the file that I was just looking at. Assign it a name. And click Import. The file that you're uploading could be a CSV file or an Excel file. It could be a file that you've exported from your own internal management system, or you could just fill out the Excel template directly and upload it that way. When the file is uploaded, it goes into an initial management area, and you can see that 3 records are contained within that file, and you can see what username has uploaded the file and the date and time. I've deliberately chosen a couple of learners which have deliberate errors in them, so you can see that if there are errors, this symbol appears. You simply click on the symbol to view the errors associated with that record. In this case, I haven't entered a ULN for these learners. You can proceed without providing a ULN for these learners, but you won't be able to receive certificates for the learners until a ULN has been provided to BIIAB. For now I'm going to continue. It could be that I had other errors, more significant errors. Perhaps the date of birth was invalid or something like that. And in that case, the error messages that I received would have been an error status as opposed to a warning status, and I wouldn't have been allowed to proceed with this file until those errors were resolved. This file's all okay now. It just has warnings in it, which are indicated by a yellow line as opposed to a red line, and I can click Validate and Send to send the file into the system. When that's completed, you will receive an email to say that the file has been successfully uploaded. A member of staff within BIIAB will also receive an email informing them that your centre has just uploaded a file of registrations. They will then check that the registrations are valid, doing additional checks that the system is not able to do, and import them into the system proper. And that's it. While we're here, we'll just have a quick look at the other ways that you can use ORCS, the Online Registration and Certification System. Instead of uploading a file of registrations, you can simply enter the registrations, the learner details and the registrations onto the online registration system itself. To do that, instead of clicking New Import from File, you would click New Blank Import. Provide a name for this virtual file. And click Import. You'll see that this example file, this second example file of mine, has no records in it at the moment, but I can open the file and I can add new rows to the file from within the ORCS portal. Let's leave date of birth blank as a deliberate error. You can click Add and Close to close this window, or you can click Add New Row, and there the window stays open, but that one entry is added to the file in the background. There you can see you've got one row added, and behind the pop-up window you can see that John Smith has now been added. In this way, you can add a number of learners quite quickly. And then when you're happy, either click Add and Close or simply Close. So with John Smith, as well as not having a ULN, we've got an error level warning, an error level message here saying that date of birth must not be left empty. We can click this arrow symbol to go in and edit the record. You can do all of these same functions on a file that you've imported yourselves, and everything works in the same kind of way. And when you're finished, simply click Validate and Send again. I won't do that on this occasion. The other thing that you can do via the learners area in the ORCS system is you can view all of the learners that you've previously uploaded into the system. This is the learner record for Brendan O'Leary, for example. His personal details are at the top, and then his address, email and phone number information, disability and learning needs on the Access tab, and the qualifications that he's registered for. In particular, the title of the qualification, the site and the site and parent centre that he's registered at, and the status of that qualification registration. In this case he's complete, so if we flip to the certificates tab, you'll see that he received a certificate on the 14th of August for this qualification. With ongoing qualification registrations and also for completed qualification registrations, you can click the arrow button to open up a pop-up screen providing more information about that registration record. This first tab shows the overview information about the registration. In this case it shows that he's been registered on 23 credits out of a possible 23, and he's actually achieved all 23 credits as well, and therefore he's got a pass grade. He has passed the qualification as a whole. You can click on the Units tab to see the details about that, what he's achieved on each particular unit, and what dates he's achieved them, and all the other information related to that qualification registration. So don't forget, if you're registering learners, you simply click on the Learners button and then click on Registration Upload, and then go and find your file. It's as simple as that.